Hi, this is Travis from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this clip on the Political Voices Network.
The words picks on the floor of Congress. My dad, who served in Congress for 14 years, and now my mom, also both rolling over in their graves.
A member of their party showed the pics.
Oh my God, she's such a disgrace. And I think she sent them in an email, which is disseminating porn.
Yeah.
Aren't they the ones that are concerned about groomers and blah, blah, and please won't someone think of the children?
Whatever.
Their bull is today. What did we say yesterday, Travis? Oh my God, these hearings are such a clown show. They blow up in their face every time.
I mean, they hid
people
who
on
the
our
people
side,
were.
Raskin and Goldman, and all are not only fantastic lawyers. They bring all the receipts.
Mm-hmm.
It is just... when you think Marjorie Taylor Greene can't be a bigger disgrace, right? Yeah. It's like they're trying to outdo each other. Lauren Boebert throwing out the little green sneaker pin for the little girl who was blown away in Uvalde, throwing it in the trash right in front of the people that gave it to her. You're like, nope, I'm going to wave a pick on the floor of Congress. I mean, it's just, I don't even know what to say anymore.
And
I work blue.
had nothing.
As you know, Mom, I work blue. What's that?
I say it literally had nothing to do with the hearing. That had nothing to do with the IRS. That had nothing to do with the taxes. That was Marjorie Taylor Greene just wanting to show off.
You're going to need to fill in being really bad at guess the quote for Chris.
Oh, God.
Who said not only did today's witnesses once again provide no evidence connecting Joe Biden to any of Hunter's business dealings, they actually had proof that he wasn't involved. Any insinuation from Republicans to the contrary intentionally ignores the testimony of their own witnesses. Who said that?
Dan Goldman.
Wait, you're not. That's my whole world is already upside down. Do not be good at guess the quote.
I'm going out with a bang,
Yes, it was
lady.
Dan Goldman.
I'm ruining the game. Game's up, lady. 1 day left. What are you gonna do? Fire me? I printed out.
If I were you, I would tune in today and tomorrow just to see what Travis is going to pull, so he can say, "What are you going to do? Fire me!" And then at 9 o'clock tomorrow Eastern, or Western, excuse me.
You're fired.
Oh, do it at
There
9
you go.
o'clock Eastern. That'd be great. I get to miss the whole show.
No.
Oh.
At 9 o'clock Pacific tomorrow, you are officially.
You're fired.
Y'all heard it. She said East Coast time.
You are
I don't
pre-fired.
Have to, I can come in and leave at 6 a.m. tomorrow, West Coast time. You had me.
And then you go. You can't fire me. I quit already.
You emailed that to
And then
me
you grab,
and
and then
printed it for you. How do you think I'm going to get it wrong?
And then you grab a beer and you activate the emergency chute.
There's an emergency chute?
Yes, and it was there all the time.
There was beer here?
You could have gone home anytime you wanted to.
I could have had breakfast here?
I'm Glinda. You could have gone home anytime you wanted to. Oh,
Is that what this is?
silly boy?
Is that the emergency exit right there?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm a little giddy. Our ad sales team sent amazing fruit and baskets, and then I stopped calling for the one segment, 10-minute hike when I take my doggies for a hike. And here comes Randy Rhodes. Yesterday, my beloved. Here she is.
Stephanie Miller and I have been on the road together an awful lot. I love her. You know I do. I think she's one of the most unique talents. She's a special person. She's been a friend to me all these years, through thick, through thin, you name it. This girl is always, always on my side. She's always beside me. She's always with me, and I hope it's vice versa, that she feels the same way. Yes. Her mother just passed away this weekend. Her mother was 100 years old. Her mother was a force of nature. I mean, just gorgeous, gorgeous. And suffered from Alzheimer's for, like the last, I'll say 8 to 10 years. And Stephanie and her sister took such great care of her mother, and she just lost her this weekend. And my heart's breaking for her because I just lost mine. And so, you bond, and when you're bonded like that, you reach out. And so I just wanted to, I did talk to her, briefly, but I just wanted to give a shout out to my audience who may not know that that's what's going on her show. Because we do have camaraderie. The girls do.
We are. We've been the Laverne and Shirley of Progressive Radio for I don't know how long. She is, I've said it many times, Travis, I think she is the best broadcaster in America, hands down. And anyway, just went through this, lost her mom, and we texted, and this whole community has meant the world to me. If you think I don't see every social media comment and, get your emails and all that, I wish I could respond to everything, but it has really, lifted me up. So... Okay. Also, Bonnie's underbite and her sitting in Sean's lap, which she was literally queuing up before the show. She's like, "Is there early seating available for the concert?" And yeah.
Oh yeah, she was not wasting time.
Yeah.
There she is.
Someone else, by the way, is going to enter their dog in the, what is it, Sean, the best in underbite category in the rescue dog show?
The rescue dog show,
Yeah. I didn't know there was such a thing, but I'm sorry. Bonnie wins. Yeah. But let's see, who's this? Oh, who is it? Oh, Rebecca. Sorry. Dear Mama, if there's anything more delightful than an underbited dog, I certainly have not seen it. This is true. You and the Mooks fellows have been a steady, reliable source of deep thinky thoughts, sharp analysis, and fart jokes for these so many years.
Deep thinky thoughts. Is that like Malcolm
Deep
Nance's
thinky
sharp
thoughts.
shooty
Yes,
things?
yes. We're like the new Jack Handy. Deep thinky thoughts and fart jokes. That sounds like a liner, doesn't it, Sean? Stephanie Miller Show. Deep thinky thoughts and fart jokes. What you guys do matters and is greatly appreciated. Love, Mr. Lawrence from Torrance, Chunk, Chicken, Honey Bear, Honey Bean. There's a great cartoon about how your nicknames just evolve for your dogs until it's not even recognizable what the name is. I don't know, like my girlfriend calls Bonnie Beans. I don't know, just because Bonnie Beans. Now she's Beans. Okay, Sadie Bird, Honey Bear, Quincy P. Nelson, Mikey, long-suffering normal guy who puts up with our, and Rebecca, the official menopausal red-headed foul-mouthed social worker of the Stephanie Miller Show. All right, thank you, Rebecca, and your weird little dog family. All right. Can Marjorie Taylor Greene be charged? Oh, someone did a picture of the pipe bomber that looks exactly like her. Just saying. It said Hunter Biden responds with a picture of Marjorie Taylor Greene laying some pipe of her own.
Oh, there was the one. My favorite one was the one of Marjorie Taylor Greene with her.
Yeah.
What was it? The tantric sex guru, former manager of her CrossFit gym that she had her first affair with.
Yes. Allegedly? Oh. Yeah. And then someone, Dog the Bounty Hunter, someone took a picture and said, I'm going to tell my grandkids this was Marjorie Taylor Greene. There's an eerie resemblance. I'm just saying. Check it out. Okay. So, I don't know, Lindy Lee with some thoughts. Ivanka made $640 million in the White House. Kirschner got $2 billion from MBS and $1 billion from Qatar. She got $100 million from MBS for her fund and 18 patents from China. They got $3 million from PPP. But did the Dems flash nudes of them in Congress? No, because we're not perverts. Thank you. Let's turn to happier thoughts. Like, for instance, this magical new Merry Erasmus shirt at the Stephanie Miller store. Oh, and thank you for getting the other ones up. We have 45 behind bars, the number 45 behind bars. I'm buying that one today. We have to buy our own stuff. Did I mention that?
Yeah.
Because we don't own it or make it. Okay. Yeah. And also Save Democracy Tour 2.0 or Save Democracy Tour again. This is coming up, only one in 2023, sexyliberal.com. October 21st, get your tickets.
2.0 Electric Boogaloo.
Yes. Should we name it that?
I'm just giving George more ideas for shirts for Christmas. I'm making more
the
work for
indictment
Chris
tour,
next week.
off the cuff tour, whatever you want to call it. So Andrew Wortman said, being able to ask a judge that you appointed to delay your trial for stealing classified and top secret documents so that you can run for office that you also tried to steal is not political persecution. It is the definition of social, political, and economic privilege. Thank you, Andrew. Okay, so much losing. Oh my God, how many times did he lose yesterday?
I think
the
twice,
one judge said, "Yes, you are a rapist."
Yeah.
That's what I keep saying. If you penetrated against your will with anything, that's rape. Just because she didn't know if it was his tiny mushroom or a finger is not our problem.
I just love that the judge came back and said, for all intents and purposes, you raped her.
Yes,
If
exactly.
you want that taken out,
Yes.
No, you did it.
Yes. Harry Littman, our legal lad, said Judge Kaplan, as expected, denied Trump's motion to throw out the verdict in the Carroll 2 based on brazen and legally irrelevant claim that the jury didn't find Trump raped her. But the reasoning is noteworthy. He finds that Trump did rape her, and the jury found so in common usage of rape. Thank you. I mean, okay. This one. Hugo Lowell reports judge rules Donald Trump's hush money criminal case can continue in New York State court. Nixing moved to federal court. Justice is coming, mother, because you cannot be pardoned right on state charges. So it's.
Think about that with Georgia.
This is an interesting one. I can't wait to ask Glenn about tomorrow. Yes. Tim Hogan says, not enough is being reported about the news that the charges against Trump may include 18 U.S.C. 242, charge of deprivation of rights under color of law. It's a big one. The guidelines show that this charge could be the one that puts Trump in prison, possibly for life. Oh.
Hallelujah. Yep.
Okay, and this rounding up, our good friend Brooklyn Dad said, today U.S. Judge Lewis Kaplan slacked down Trump's attempt to have E.J. and Carroll's $5 million reduced. So that's the other thing, pay up, bitch.
Yep.
Because the jury didn't find him liable for rape. Judge Kaplan basically said his sexual assault of Carroll is how many people would define rape. That was when I thought I was taking crazy pills, because I was like, that is rape.
Yeah.
Since when did rape become only with a penis?
They've clarified that that's the way the
Yeah.
New York law is written, that
Yeah.
it has to be a penis penetrating.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, is there any kind of exception for if you can't tell if someone's teeny tiny mushroom penis
And
is
that-
actually a penis?
and that's why the judge said
or, or a pinky finger?
for all common intents and purposes, that's considered
Hmm.
rape.
Okay, I'm just saying, was there any stipulation as to whether it was pussy ass bitch size? I feel like, you know what, a more thorough discussion of the teeny tiny size of his deformed Cheeto should have been discussed in court. Not to embarrass him in any way.
Maybe
but
maybe
just
we can
for
bring that up in
for
a
legal
future
purposes.
in a future hearing.
Yep, there you go. That's what Black Knight said as well. Federal judge remands Trump New York City case back to state court, where if convicted, Trump will not be eligible for a federal pardon. Can I just say Ron DeSantis' pathetic campaign shows how pathetic this whole party is?
Yeah.
Because there was a piece about just how humiliating this is, but that he is just, what did Rick Wilson say, the most overpriced stock, because he was their Hail Mary.
Yeah.
He was their, oh, please, God, save us for Trump, without us having to say anything bad about Trump because we're cowards. And he's just as pathetic, right? His career, his campaign's imploding because he's horrible and cruel and incompetent and has none of the charm, none of the anything, right? Anyway, I just think it's so sad, right? He was their
pathetic.
great hope.
That's
That
the
guy.
best they got.
Yeah.
Pudding fingers.
Yeah. Maybe the guy who wants to push babies back into the Rio Grande to drown will be the new. Is Greg Abbott going to be the new front runner? What a disgrace of a party. Okay. There it is, my first drink of the day, Zbiotics pre-alcohol probiotic. Many of you know my story. I stopped drinking wine for 3 years during COVID, during the lockdown as part of a health reset. Now I drink wine in moderation, but this is an amazing new product. I've always believed in probiotics. And Zbiotics, check this out. You drink just one of these. It's the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking. I am using this and I feel great in the morning. I don't have to worry if I have an extra glass of wine, I still feel great in the morning. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. I've always had acid reflux problems. It is this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. Zbiotics produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. All I know is it works. It is Zbiotics pre-alcohol probiotic. Go to zbiotics.com/politicalvoices or scan the QR code on the screen right now.